What's going on, guys? It's your boy Beats by Ash at the first in-person Illinois Regional here with my boy Kyle, and he got
24th place.
24th place. So he got the finalist card set. He got the play mat, but he doesn't have that with him right now. And he played Zoro.
I sold the Jack for some more cards. I needed to get a replacement of a card.
Nice.
I got damaged.
And what was your record in Swiss?
It was 7-2. I lost the last round on the stream for Egghead. You can see that on the stream, or Eggman. In round 5, I lost to a Dofi. In round 9, I lost to Boatbeard.
Okay.
With a hybrid of, I think it was Straw Hats.
Okay, cool. Any matchups that you found were pretty favorable for you this event?
It was mostly, weirdly enough, Strawbeard. I had a very good win ratio. It was just Boatbeard. I didn't do well. Didn't know the matchup that well. Dofi, I know the matchup is just if you draw really bad in this deck, you kind of just like say you're SOL.
That's fair. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into the deck list.
1 second. First off, we start with 4 Namis. So when I got my Namis at the event, I actually damaged one, so I had to buy a new one. And the guy opened a PSA 7, and somehow he still damaged it a little bit. The only difference was the other one I could feel through the sleeve, so I had to switch it right before the start of the event.
Yeah, so the judge made him come over. It wasn't even your opponent. The judge made you switch out the Nami. And then the guy that you were getting the second one from, he actually just opened his Beckett case with a knife.
Yeah.
So he was kind of being, small on some primitive things, but
yeah, so,
it all worked out for the best.
Yeah, I still topped. My main thing is, I always want to be safe. But no, Nami is, the best searcher in the deck.
Yep.
You search through the Dan, it's a +2. 2 on board, 1 in hand.
Yep.
And even if you whiff with it, it's fine. You're still going at least plus the Nami or whatever you find. But next it will be Sunny-kun, the best toy in the deck. Which is a 3K vanilla that says, hey, you play a Machina or Magra? He's a 6K, Zoro, 7K. Simple math. For Machina, best 2K counter in the deck, in my opinion. It's just a 2K that you can tap it, give it +3 to a 1-drop Fred. It's very important. And next, it's just it's searchable through the dam. For Otama's, another really good 2K counter. This one is good because it can neg 2K. I was expecting to see more kid, the 8-drop kid. So that's why I was running 4 jet pistols. I originally could have went down to 3, but Otama is needed in that matchup, plus also for Vista. So you still can't really take these out, if you wanted to. Same thing with Gordon. 3 is a perfect ratio. I find 4 too much and 2 too little. Magra, it's weird. I like him at 3, but I'm only playing him at 2 because I did a last-minute change.
Technically, he has a super pre-release, so he only has to play 2.
I only bought 2.
Yes, sir.
I'm too lazy. I don't like stamps.
Fair enough.
You can quote me on this. I say that when I have stamps. For Dan, best card in the deck. This is why the deck is probably one of the best decks in the format, in my opinion. So why Dan so good is because it searches any of these. This is why we're running 21 1-drops. You're going to search a piece of removal. You can search a 2K counter that can also be a removal. Another 3K pumper for basically 1 Dawn. Say for next turn. Obviously the toy. That's also a Straw Hat, which makes it even better. And X Nami because pluses for days.
100%.
For Brook, I never really ever play him. I use him just because he's a searchable 2K counter, in my opinion. You can play him. He is fine to play out, but that's only if you have a very specific board state or you need to make a push.
Yep.
3 Robin. She's fine. Only reason I run her because she's a searchable spot removal card. That would be used on the next turn after. That's my only problem with her. So she's a good. If I'm going first and I see her on my search or my next play, if I don't have anything that's very proactive, she'd be my play. Vista, if you mulligan to Vista, he's always amazing. Best card in the deck. Wish he had ult art.
True. Vista broken.
4 Rush Zoros. Obviously one of the best SRs in OPO1. Basically a 5-drop French vanilla that has rush. But no other way to say that.
It's
and
busted.
It's also searchable in both Law and Straw Hats. For Edward Newgate.
The man of the weekend.
So originally my list only had 3 Newgates.
Hey, but remember to
that-
activate his effect, though.
Shut the hell up. No, I actually watched 2 people right beside me get a game loss right before my last round because they didn't activate the effect. I'm like, really, dudes?
Yep.
Oh no, the same part is like one of the guys who didn't even declare the effect did the exact same thing with his opponent. I almost like.
So remember, guys, remember to activate your Whitebeard effect.
You also need to declare you're doing looking up to top 5 since Dan does say it, look up top 5. If you do not declare, someone can rule shark you. So be very careful on that.
Yes,
yeah, I
sir.
know the sim's like automatic, but make sure you're saying you're declaring your effects. Yes, sims do help out, give you practice, but if you don't declare these effects, judges will get on your case. Believe me, when I was taking the judge exam, stuff. We're now let's go to the events. 2 rads. I baited someone. They thought I was running 4 rads when I had 4 open Dawn one turn. I was just being stupid. That's it. Rad beans probably, I would actually go up to 3. If I was not playing 4 jet pistols, I would go 3.
Okay.
It's too good. I feel like it's really good for this format. You need very clutch blocks. I sometimes just use it as a 2K block from 1 Dawn.
That's fair.
Because there are moments where you need to evaluate when you play it too. Because if you just say, oh, you're going to do it willy-nilly, you're just going to lose. Same thing with how you do your math. Like this deck, for a pilot to be good, you need to know what you're doing on your maths. And you need to count like what is a good play. Because yes, Zoro might be one of the easiest decks to pilot in the format, in my opinion. But the player has to be really good.
Easy to learn, hard to master.
Yes, very hard to master. And next, 4 jet pistols, like aforementioned. Best spot removal in the game, Gaia
100%.
Force. And it's a 1-for-1. In this game, I think 1-for-1s are way too busted because you have such a limited hand size in this game. On average, in red, and this is a very common thing that I'll have because I'll play very restricted with my hand, I'll have 8 cards in my hand on average.
Okay.
A lot of red players will have 3 to 4 on a very much average thing.
All right, so that's going to be it for the deck profiles. Thank you so much for getting this far in the video. Make sure to pause the video, like the video, and turn post notification bells on because we're going to be seeing this guy again in the top cut.
Yes,
This time with a red-green Luffy.
Ooh.